From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good evening, I'm student meteorologist Kevin Appleby with the Campus Weather Service with your Thursday evening forecast on this October 13th. Taking a look outside at the Penn State Golf Course as of around 4 o'clock this evening. We see lots of clouds. We had some rain showers and even some rumbles of thunder move through earlier today, but that has since moved east and we're just kind of left with a few lingering showers behind the cold front. 55 degrees again, just a few scattered showers around. Wind still coming out of the south-southwest at around 7 miles an hour. You can see visible satellite imagery, lots of clouds, especially over the eastern two-thirds of Pennsylvania, again, as of around 3:50, and just some clearing starting to show up in western Pennsylvania, a sign of things to come as the cold front continues to move through the state. Now, zooming in just the past 5 hours or so, we saw that line of storms enter Center County at around 11 o'clock this morning, continuing to push east and exiting the county by around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. But again, we did see a few lingering scattered showers pop up over the county over the course of the past few hours. Now, looking east as of around 3:45, this storm line is beginning to show signs of weakening, but it is entering a more favorable environment as it continues to push east. So we do expect it to re-intensify as we go through the evening hours. You could see from our wind speed map, we have southerly breezes coming in eastern Pennsylvania, but to the west, that's where we actually have winds coming out of the west. So a very well-defined line of where this cold front is and as it continues to march east as we head towards about 4 o'clock. Temperatures correspondingly in the 50s across the western two-thirds of the state, but ahead of that front, still showing with some 60s down there in southeastern Pennsylvania. Notably, the dew points as well. We have 50s and even some 40s as we get far away from that front, but in the east, still in those lower 60s. So again, it's going to tap into some of this moisture, and as a result, the Storm Prediction Center has gone with a 2% tornado risk for parts of southeastern Pennsylvania from Allentown towards Philadelphia. So as the storm line, the cold front enters this favorable environment, it's not out of the question that we see one or two of these spin-ups, but again, it is a little bit unlikely at this point. So timing it out, the storm moves out rather quickly. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, we'll be just dealing with some patchy fog. And then going throughout the day, just a few passing clouds. High pressure is going to be taking over. And overall, a very seasonable day and a very bright day. Going further along now, just a few passing clouds for Saturday. High pressure is really in control. Southwesterly flow is going to give us temperatures a few degrees above average. But Sunday, flow shifts more to the west, more clouds, and temperatures return closer to seasonable. And then Monday, we see a storm system approach, some scattered showers likely in the afternoon, and then it really makes its presence felt, even throwing a little bit of snow Pennsylvania's way as we get towards the middle of next week. It's not out of the question for us here in Center County to see our first flakes of the season. But for tonight, dropping down to around 40 degrees with generally decreasing cloudiness, likely clear skies by the time you're waking up tomorrow morning. Again, maybe it's just some patchy fog as you're going out and about. Tomorrow, once that fog does burn off, approaching 61 degrees with mainly sunny skies and just a light wind out of the southwest. And if you're heading up to Ann Arbor for the weekend, it'll be a chilly start with maybe just a few scattered showers for tailgates, but rain chances decrease throughout the day and temperatures will be in the low 50s, but it is going to be a little bit breezy, so could be an impact on the game and maybe the kickers, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's a huge game. 7-day forecast looks like this. High pressure is going to be in control for at least the first half of the weekend before we start to see some increasing cloudiness. Temperature does dip closer to seasonal levels for your Sunday. By the time we get into next week, lots of clouds, and again, we'll see those scattered showers, especially on Tuesday. And for Wednesday, we could see some flakes mix in with that. So it's something to keep an eye on. Again, could see our first flakes of the season so far. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service and for CNET, I'm Kevin Appleby. Have a good one.